Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. A little bit differently, and I haven't done this in quite a while, so this is kind of like fun and exciting in just a few minutes. But I will tell you, I haven't done one of these. So this is one of those. So make sure that when you unclear question, no words. Need to know who you're talking about in your. Just do general questions as we move forward. Facebook and Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. Sorry. Get a promo and then we'll get started. So here we go. Okay, got um, people on. Make sure that you understand that it came in at and what I see. Hi, Miss Shelley, how are you doing? So insurance, total or motorhome, and I get they may be like right on that dividing line right now, kind of like. Did it have enough damage to do that, or did it not have enough damage to a couple of dollars of where they're going? So I kind of feel like right now, as they're kind of like adding up those little numbers, it's kind of like, and I kind of feel like they're, because they're so close to it, they're probably going to go, let's get them a new one. I will tell you that whoever you're dealing with the insurance, very funky energy as well. So kind of like times not clear at times. So kind of one of those like flow. So just so you know, Shelley, hopefully it'll come out. They will eventually just total the whole thing. So getting their questions ready to go. So I'm kind of one of the ones. If you have any questions, clearly. Question is really clear. Hi, Miss Natba. Like his or hers, are they? So that's kind of like an interesting one. Thank you for telling me that. It's one of those like I am not sure why, because on my side I keep seeing it the click in and out, but I wasn't sure if everybody else was seeing it. So I kind of get in general. So if you have a question, make sure you post it. But in general, I will say kind of the next 2 weeks, people answered prayers for a lot of people, and sometimes we don't realize that we are prayers or kind of getting that energy out there. But I will tell you that, but they really are, because they've got it in their mind over and over again. So that can be kind of an over. Where are we going with all of this? It can be a little bit um, make sure you ask me a specific question. The next one is kind of are going to feel like they're getting more and more out into like changing signs and moving into that. So kind of some changes coming in, kind of making some different changes with that. Balance is kind of going to be kind of the normal for the next couple of weeks or so. 30th, and things are going and YouTube are messing up. So getting on my nerves. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to go. So is asking, will soon? And I kind of feel like you think you're ready for the love of your one is popping. So this one is the one, surrender and release. I feel like there's some old stuff. Could be from your last relationship, or going to be like some major things for you, and release that new love will come in. But this, the previous relationship and the previous relationship, there are some changes coming in there as well. Nat Bug is saying, my cousin is into doors to other opportunities. She doesn't know if she to do, should she go for it. Cousin's first name. So give me your cousin's first name. All I need is a first name. I don't need everything. That part. Let me know if you're having any problems on Instagram. It's one of the I may have to like eventually do, kind of driving me a little crazy. So should Rosanna go for it? Has some doubts, but I will tell you that kind of, and usually gets to the shutdown and kind of like, don't know what to do next. And I will tell you, this is not really the time opening for a good reason, but it's one of those like she wants it to kind of like be like no. You're gonna have to like learn this lesson and then this lesson and then this lesson and this lesson and this lesson, and then the next set of doors open. Be in 15 years or 20 years. It really doesn't work that way. So you've got to a lot more crazy, good energy, and kind of like keep going and not go into shutdown mode. Oh my gosh, just you have got like too many questions. Go back and ask one question. Do a reading. That's something that we could book at some point, but I need 3 or 4. Okay. For some reason I am having issues with YouTube. If you could jump onto Instagram 10 o'clock tonight when I post this out, I will also post it. I think that's the easiest one, and so you can see it there because it's kind of annoying. I don't know why I have had technical issues kind of getting to the crazy start. So make sure that you are asking clear questions. Words like his or hers or anything else, make sure that it's really I get for the end part of June is going on. Playfulness is going to be to get some clear communication from the other side about playful energy. That will be kind of coming in to some amazing, very soft, easy, let's go with the flow kind of energy. Okay, so Jessica's got her promotion before the end of the year. I get a yes promotion, but it's not the one that you think it is. There is going to be a, let's see, the card I get for order. So is music, Jessica. For things, there's not a flow with things. So I do feel like there is going to be everything, not the job that you're like, oh, this is the one I want, or there's going to be salary, or I should have gotten this part in there. So it's kind of like, let's do one more card. I've got someone else logging in with their question. I feel like Archangel Michael is really of life, and I do feel like there is some amazing, I feel like more than anything else that we really require that protection energy. So if you feel like you're being attacked with energy, next on Facebook, and me of having so many technical issues, so we will be is asking, when will the divine masculine? It is been in the works for a long time. I think a lot of times, like, people it's not being as easy as really people thought. There are beginnings of this coming in, and I will guarantee you this is kind of the fun part for me. Balance our energy, like we're this way, and for me, you have to kind of climb up here and push is wrong. What I need to do is I need to climb down to your those right now. This is the masculine energy, and this is the pushing this feminine energy back down to my level. What we've got to do is balance both to higher, and a lot of this stuff that's going on with biological males and females sports is part of this. We've got to push this energy even lower. This is coming in, and this is of energy, and supposedly what I understand is be in perfect harmony with the divine feminine, to be amazing energy. I am looking forward to that, and there's a lot of people have been waiting for a. So if anybody new is on, I've got one clear question. I'm going to keep just doing general questions. Focus. There is a lot of changes that are coming in, and should be focusing in on. They are focused on like one little bitty aspect of it, but everything to clear up, take care of, and make some new up. Really change this amazing energy. This one is someone else is typing, so wait. Acceptance is one that I really kind of get a lot on. They're telling me is like self-acceptance, but kind of like care energy connected with this, who you are and what you're doing right now, because this is going to be but it's also taking care of yourself and think like, oh my gosh, this is going to change things. It really shouldn't. Taking care of you first and then moving on to other energy. Sorry, this is clearing. To kind of one of the energies that I'm getting right now is kind of, and the question is kind of really, and I'm getting Molly is asking a question all about make sure that you're getting your clear questions. Clear question. This is going to be a really fun one for most. So Molly's question is all about healing, and I will tell you we're going to be going through and kind of rebalancing energy. And earlier today about like balancing energy. So that's kind of what I get for you, Molly, is really kind of looking at each problem or set of problems. I don't know where your pain is, so this is kind of one of those, like, if there's in from, what do you have to do, what do you have to modify, what do you have to change? This is going to be healing on many different levels, and a lot of other people between now and kind of like the end of the summer are going to be going amplifying what's coming in and changing things, not only for you but for a really great one. And I guarantee setting the right, but look, once you start looking at the pains and the issues in your body in general would be intentions. Setting we are going to be coming into our summer, I think it's like Wednesday of next week. Not only for the summertime growing cycle until the spring equinox of 2024. What intentions that you're asking for, and really kind of where you. I got a couple of other people typing in. I can see. I will tell you that there is a lot of abundance coming. And I guarantee you there are abundance of changes and upgrades. I newsletter for the second half of June, and I guarantee and really setting the right intentions and setting the right energy for that. Oh, Jency is asking, which deck are you for a long period of time? This one is Healing with the Angels. I'll show that on the other ones. Probably 20 something. One of my favorite decks. Because it's just a very familiar deck to me, but I think it's almost like the first deck that I fell in love with. Although you cannot order this one anymore. There are a few places that have copies that are not kind of like that energy. Some places were holding it online. I found a company out of England, like it was a remodeled deck. It was not a real deck. It was kind of like one that they'd read. The decks that I love the you kind of connect into. Now, when I teach my classes, I use an angel card deck and kind of which one is best for you, and I have tons of and that sort of thing. So it's kind of like a really fun part for people to kind of get to try a lot. In Houston, there's a couple of places where you can kind of put your hands on. Makes it a much easier energy. My next one in general, time to kind of step into what are you ready to study. And really interestingly, I've gotten some new books that I really need to kind of step into, and been so busy with family, with stuff that I very rarely get time to like sit down and just like read a book. So I'm really going to be like, yeah, I got to take a few minutes to read, some time to study. And what is it that you're studying? What are you looking for? Karen on Facebook, I apologize, Karen, that we're having messages for you. There's a couple of them out there. If you haven't done a read, timing for you, kind of like there are some changes coming in. Make some changes. There are some right times for you to kind of open up to what's about to you, that making changes and kind of know that was the opportunity for this is kind of makes it a little bit. All my angels and guides are ready to do this. I'll make some. Last part of June is all about manifestation. This is, but I guarantee you, if you are you are not going to get the messages you desire. So many times people will say like something $1,000 this month, and then they go, but it never happens. Shove down that energy. So make sure that you're keeping that. Something like that of like, this doesn't always work for me. You can say, I'm ready to try something new, or in some changes in here, and that really can open up some new energy for you. On Instagram is asking, do my angels have any messages? Okay, Kristen, you have two questions. It's too difficult to have asking one clear question. Don't mess. Go back, Kristen, and kind of ask me one. Is all about new love, and I love this card. That you love. What is it that you love? Anything that you love, and you focus in on some amazing messages. This is going to, there is going to be some amazing energies changing. There's involved in some other stuff, but I guarantee you more you faster and quicker than anything I really love. My trust, truth, and integrity. State your truth. This is going to be kind of like this truth and integrity, and speak it clearly and out. It's like literally let it out there, kind of clear this out. The energy. Okay. So post me one clear question. I know sometimes you is asking, is it worth staying on this job? And this isn't worth staying on this job. Now I'm going to answer this way for you. So one of the things that I get from your angels and guides God talks to us, or creator energy talks to us in 5 ways. Okay. And then he just talks to us. And then he kicks us in the head. You were screaming phase, but about to be kicked in the head. Don't wait. It's uncomfortable. Been there. You are not staying somewhere that you don't feel like you've already felt for issues or problems, or no one likes me, or whatever it is. So like clearing this out. So opening that door to going next. All of that amazing energy is going life possibilities and what's coming in next. And a lot of it's one of those, they lose their job, they have other, and I guarantee you it's not happy. It's not like, oh yay, I'm joyfully happy. It wasn't good, but you stayed anyway. I know. In general, is all about emerging energy. And this is a great way to talk about this. These new possibilities. Like I said, June is kind of 2 more weeks. This is a great way to kind of open. Very welcome for that. Opening up to the new. And it's almost kind of like for you, Kristen, this is kind of like one of your cards is when we kind of the cool part, kind of like that sort of thing. And a lot of times when it's harder to stay where you're at, or it's this is kind of one of those like, let's make those changes. Let's make some amazing changes in all of this. Go, wow, my energy is changing, or what I require in my life is changing, but I guarantee you it is. My favorite card in the whole deck. This one is my support card. I love this one because I think of like bringing in some amazing energy for us. And we have angels and guides on the other side. Guides are twiddling their thumbs on the other side. Something, but you haven't asked, so they're not doing. You are asking those questions. What is it that you require? Really clear. And even if you don't see it, it's kind of like that's where the word, this energy come in. You're having this it's like this energy is what you've got to ask. And I guarantee you, every time that goes, well, I'll just tell my angels and guides they can step in whenever they want. No, no, no. You have got to ask for each situation. And love and kindness. I'm inviting you into my job, in that energy as quickly as you can, and bring in the people that require my business or require my support, or is possible. It's the important part for all of this. If not, it is not going to. You're not getting the support that you should be getting. It's kind of the cool part, kind of that last. Unless I get one last question, it has to be a clear question. One clear. Next one, dreams. Now, in the sign of Pisces, and I guarantee going in retrograde this summer because he left. Is going to amplify our dreams. It is going to our desires, bringing up things that we need to work through, deal with. All of those things are going to tell you kind of the fun ones is finding those dreams that have like a different energy with them. And usually those can be amazing energy of what's coming up, messages from people that have passed, kind of like clearing things out, like your energy. Make sure that you are getting your messages are going to be clear in this dream state. Be like, oh, this wasn't just any dream. This was a special dream with love or desire on the other side. So that is a really great one. So apologize for the technical issues on YouTube. I so apologize. I will, since I have a clear one on, and thank you, video on Instagram, I will be sharing that. And you weren't able to hear it or understand it on the other two, make sure that you go check it out on Instagram. Hi, everybody. It is a woman all together _ Ruth Theresa. Issues, but I did so much enjoy connecting with you guys. Maybe July or August. That is always a fun one for me. I thank y'all so much for joining me tonight, and I know that we'll be talking